welcome to my channel. I'm FreeJayFly and we're back with more Life is Strange Before the Storm. We are on the last chapter, last episode of Before the Storm, and after that last chapter of Hell is Empty, we're gonna go on to the bonus episode of Farewell, where it looks like a younger Max and Chloe before Max moves off to Seattle. So, with all of that said, let's go ahead and jump right into Hell is Empty.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes.
Let's leave. For real.
If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Bom bom bom.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
I've only known her for 2 days, but she stays.
Of course.
Maybe 3 days, but still.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
I guess an interesting metaphor or symbolism that they're giving us here with the whole, like, viewfinder.
Chloe.
I'm here, you can handle this. You know what? Both, but, you know, I'm here. I'm here for you.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
This doesn't make any sense. He's supposed to be explaining it to us, but we're going through this whole thing, I guess. Hi, Rachel. Just a hand to hold, a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, what? I guess reviewing, like, memories? What is this? Is this Rachel at school?
When I was in high school,
Oh.
there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Blind to what exactly? Just like her? Sorry, I can look back at that, yeah? Is it just gonna repeat? Oh.
She was so beautiful, just like you.
How do we know? Like, is he showing us pictures? Like, did he pull out the yearbook and we're just like looking at it? Anyways.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Sounds like she had a rough time at home, maybe?
I only saw what I wanted to see. Until it was almost too late.
Okay.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything.
Why is she standing in the hospital
And it
gown?
did. For a little while.
Like, this kind of like implies that she just gave birth.
Becoming your father.
She's not in the hospital
was
bed.
the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
Like, I might not personally know, like, the pains of child labor and what it's like after childbirth. And it's something I hope I never experience, because I personally don't want kids, but kudos to those of you who do and are planning stuff like that, because it's a big burden, and I recognize that. So, like, congratulations to those of you who are willing to take on that responsibility. I mean it. Like, it's such a big responsibility to take care of a kid and love and nurture them. It's just not a responsibility I think I'll ever be ready for, so. But I'm just looking at this, because they're both standing, like, shortly. She's still in her hospital gown, and he is in scrubs. I'm not used to, I guess, the idea of the non-birthing party being dressed up, but I guess for sanitary purposes, like, it's a thing. Again, I don't know. It's not something I'm used to, or will probably ever get to experience in my life, so I don't really have much knowledge on it. But something tells me Rachel's mother should be in bed, like, still recovering, if my sister-in-law was, like, anything to go off of for that. And, like, I visited her maybe a couple of days after she gave birth to one of my nephews. She's still in bed.
This all feels like someone else's life.
Whatever happens, Rachel, I'm here.
It is technically it is someone else's life, Rachel. We are hearing from your dad about your birth mother. It is her life. He's talking about her life from his perspective. Like, he doesn't have all the details, obviously. Like, he's just telling her, like, what he experienced and whatever.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Oh, she's a
For over a
druggie.
year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
Hey, at least she wasn't using, like, crocodile or whatever that thing is called.
No matter what happened,
Because that shit's fucked up.
she would never do anything to hurt you.
See, if she was doing drugs before pregnancy, then, like,
I was wrong.
she was already, like, inadvertently hurting
Eventually,
her kid.
I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
So which one was I just on? This one? Can I not, like, look at that one? It's not letting me. I guess there's nothing to be said about it. So there's the reunion under the tree. Okay.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel? It was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life.
But you still did it.
It was a kiss. Goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
At the same time, it's not really your choice. And, like, I would bring it up with my kid if I had one. Like, hey, this is what happened. I'm gonna leave it up to you if this is what you want or not.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
That's such awkward dialogue. Like, it just sounds something, like, straight out of, like, a novel. Yeah, who says it's your decision?
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. I mean, people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Now that just sounds manipulative.
Rachel.
Like,
I think I need to lie down.
that was straight up, like, a manipulative thing to say to her. Like, the shittiest manipulative thing. Like, well, maybe consider she's always preferred that money to you. Like, sure, from his perspective. Again, it's more the kid's decision to want to see. Oh, Chloe was talking. Whoops. Let's just go back real quick and then go to the group DMs. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come, heart. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't, but you were amazing. Without you there would have been no show. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Oof. Nobody knows what's going on.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Yeah, you jerk. James the jerk. Throwing some alliteration for you. Jerky James.
Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? Then again, so is Frank.
Damon Merrick. POI, The Mill. A converted lumber mill club north of town. Suspected of larceny, extortion, distribution, assault, robbery, and murder. Known associates: Francis Bowers, Sarah Gearhart, Peter Gillespie, Sheldon Pike, Rodney Thunder Scars. Dude, Rodney is that dude that let me in the party.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
Still wonder why, like, that picture looks better than, like, if I were to... No, they look better than these pictures in general. Let's use this computer.
The Tempest show feels so far away now.
Congrats to the wonderful cast and crew of The Tempest. So sorry I missed out, guys. Emergency came up. Love you guys. I am so sorry. Why sorry? You can't control the fire. Or do you? Chloe held it down like a champ. Any update on how Drew's doing? Recovering. We're going to see him first thing tomorrow.
This is so painful to look at.
Arcadia Golf Sale, The Beacon, 40 Plus Healthy Lifestyle, Incognito tab? How to Incognito tab? How to clear browser history? Small shops, Nod Face. The fuck is Nod Face?
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
Well, we don't really actually even know much about Sarah other than what Jerky James just told us.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
Fire grows despite interagency efforts. Largest fire in Arcadia history frightens residents and baffles authorities. Alright. And then there's Rose. I'm gonna talk to Rose first, because you know what? Did I graffiti this? Oh, I did.
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago.
Heh.
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling.
I mean, I would feel pretty rough, to be honest.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Listen, I've only known you for like 30 minutes. Yeah, let's apologize for tonight.
Sorry that tonight turned out so... differently.
That's all right. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Yeah, why?
Thanks. But... why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
I mean,
Your
you know, I could be
generation
better.
loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's super weird. I'm not gonna say I'm doing better than Rachel. It's super weird.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret.
Maybe James shouldn't be shit-talking somebody else and instilling, like, negative stigma.
Hiding the truth.
James lied. You know what? I'm not gonna
Doesn't
put this
matter
on
how
Sarah real
painful it
quick.
is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right. But can any of us really know what we would do in his situation?
You sit down with your child
Been a devoted
and you
father
have an
for
honest
15
discussion
years.
with them.
I
Like,
know
hey,
he loves
this is
Rachel
what
more
happened.
than
It's
you
come
do.
up recently.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
Oh god, the voice acting sounds so stale
don't
and
understand.
monotonous through all of
You
this.
don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband.
guess this is what happens
His
with like
entire
the
life
union
is about
movements and like
keeping people safe.
SAG-AFTRA and like
Rachel's extremely fortunate to
like the
have
voice
her
actors
support.
going on strike because they're not getting
Thanks.
paid what they deserve.
Thank you, Chloe.
Just oof. Like I understand, it's just also like the immersion is oof.
It's so weird to look at this now.
Stop going back to the mouse and keyboard. Maybe I should just unplug the mouse and keyboard, or just the mouse from now on. I don't know. Wall art. Did I actually examine this last time? I think I did. It's abstract painting.
I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this.
I mean...
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that there's not, like, bits of dinner all over the floor instead of just glass. Whew! Alright, I guess we'll observe these awards and see what she has to say about them.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
No.
Wonder what James is thinking right now.
About how he's a jerk? Mr. Jerky James?
This must be hard for you too, Master Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
You don't get
So
that
that's why you
decision.
never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
Yeah, shouldn't that be up to Rachel? Fuck you.
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
Well, spoiler
I can
alert,
believe
Mr.
that.
Amber.
She won't be concerned.
She should get to
about
know
her
all
own
she can
safety.
because in
She
the
never has
in the
been.
first game she's kind of out of here.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
Yeah, is
This
it?
is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates.
Well, my conscience thinks you're an
Put
asshole,
my
Mr.
daughter's
Jerky
safety
James.
first.
Yeah, try the truth.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
You
I don't
didn't
know.
lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I have to admit, he really cares about his daughter.
Can I talk to him again?
I'm depending on you to keep Rachel safe, Chloe.
Fine. Let's go.
Rachel?
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Well, we can do that by being very nosy.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember you are loved. Before all else, be armed, Machiavelli.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. Huh. It's a good way to look at it, I guess. The beginning is always today. Mary Wollstonecraft. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us all do the undoable. Or no, sorry. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself and see if we may not F it after all. Douglas Adams. Is it well that I should, with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find? Henry Kendall. Kiss me, Kate, at the promenade. Once upon a time at the Forum at the Paradiso. The Glass Menagerie at the Weber Playhouse. Oh, okay. It's interesting.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Sure.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg, we love you, Mom and Dad. Astrology chart.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
The cusp of oscillation. Cancer Leo. Strengths. Creative, passionate, loving, devoted, and diplomatic. Weaknesses. Self-centered, volatile, possessive, dramatic. Sounds pretty accurate to our Rachel Amber, considering what we saw of her in the first part of this game. What is this? Look at it.
Cool light.
Oh fuck, turn it on. Heck yeah.
This light needs more light.
Oh. Okay.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Find a brighter light. Alright. What's in the duffel bag then?
We were so close to making our break last night. Now... I don't know.
Emergency kit?
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
What's in here? Water? First aid? Oh, take the flashlight, I guess.
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse.
I don't know about that, but... Oh, that's a much better light. Just snooping around her fucking room. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. Oh, well, I guess that's it. Well, what else is in here? We got page 20. Wait, did we stop on page 19? I don't remember the page that we left off on, but I think it was like 18 or 19. Because I think I remember reading about, what's her name? Victoria Chase trying to drug the Bardist bitch in town. Yeah, I think I remember reading that. Let's start on page 19 then. Max. Time is told, and no, it turns out that real life is not like the stage. It is so okay, wait, no, I read this too. So I'm on this one. Page 20. Max. I used to think the strangest... Wow. Max. I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James on the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene so we could make our escape. About that. It turns out Rachel couldn't sit back and let her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of our goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full destruction on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals makeout woman. Mine equals blown. Chloe the wacky yet lovable. Alright, we got new information on Sarah. Again, I'm not really gonna bother reading these, so if you want to like pause and read them, that's fine. So... what did that say it was? Enneagram. Enneagram?
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4, the individualist. Creative, sensitive, independent. Can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that future holds. Ooh. What's up in the drawer? Let's look in the drawer.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Excellence personified. Unfailingly insightful and dedicated. Indefatigable? Indefatigable of mind and spirit. I don't actually know that word. Indefatigable. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a very interesting word that I have never seen before. An absolute star pupil. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. Perfect attendance. Alright, cool. She's a good bean when it comes to school.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with the fire north of town, and when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. God damn it. First, guy forget. First, King Walls. No, King Walls. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? North Coaster. This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from, no idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. Ask Miss Arcadia. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Dead fan. Prescott's, like 50% serious. Lady Edrefeet. Efreedit. Sorry. Well, only 50. Prescott's are shady as shit. You really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over the town. Highly flammable. Nothing forever. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? As said. At nothing forever. But why male models, Lady Ephrodite? At S said, we are built on an Indian burial ground, are we not? King Walls. At King Walls, native people's burial ground, and no, we're not, as said. At King Walls, burn! Get it? Guy forget. Previous topic, legalize organ movement, how to get involved. Next topic, Blackwell tuition spike, it's coming. Whew.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
I think, though, it's only effort if you, like, really believe it to be. Because, like, for me, this kind of just sounds like she's taking notes and reminding herself of, like, certain stuff. Like, biology, pages 247 to 259, lab notes. Like, that's the material that she has to go over and memorize and, like, get in her head. Drama, dress rehearsal, blocking review, light cues, etc. English, LOTF 188 to 244. American experience, essay prom, 3 to 5 pages, rough. Latin, conjugation, worksheet, vocab list, 1 through 18. Like, these are all just reminders of, like, what to do. Like, I do the same thing whenever I'm, like, planning out stuff that I'm drawing or, like, stuff that I'm writing. Like, I like to have all this organization to remind myself, like, hey, this is what you're doing, or hey, these are the websites you're referencing, especially if I'm doing, like, a whole bunch of cleanup. And, like, because, like, I'm a huge offender of having a whole bunch of tabs open for, like, reference material and, like, stuff that I'm reading so that I have a better idea of it. Like, this just reminds me of that, and I don't think it's effort. It's more just, like, reminding myself, hey, this is what you have to do, this is what you were interested in doing, and this is basically the same thing for, like, whenever you're doing your studies. I kind of wish I was that organized when I was actually doing school, because I actually wasn't this organized when I was doing school. My parents were the ones that helped me be more organized and, like, have more of my, like, cognitive retention when it came to doing stuff like my history, my geographical studies, what is the other one? No, it's not social economics, it's social studies. Sorry, I didn't want to say social economics, I don't know why. But again, I also like school hop, but that's like neither here nor there. That's graffiti it.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Herbology, anatomy. Anatomy is very good if you're like wanting to be a doctor. Like, because people learn anatomy very intimately when they're like a doctor, because you gotta like know the nervous system and a lot of the organs in one's body to like understand and whatnot. Herbology though, I get it. She's probably gonna be all like, aha, 420 blaze. Let's put anatomy in there. Achievement unlocked. Extra credit. Wait, anatomy. Where do babies come from? Show and tell. Okay. What's in here? Land of the Freaks. There's so many I missed. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to come back and like get those, because I do like getting all the achievements. Alright. Flowers.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago.
To our shining star,
Seems
Mom
like
and Dad.
Everything has changed since then.
Let's save them. I have this tickling in my throat that I'm not very appreciative of right now, and I feel like I got a cough.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
Did you just put that, like, in her thermos? Her water bottle? Chloe, she drinks from that.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
The complete works of William Shakespeare.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Could be. Devil bunnies, Kung Fu You.
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
Hey look, there's Texas. That's where I come from. Texas's name is not that long, first of all. Graffiti.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Something Rachel said, something I said. Oof. Something I said, I guess?
Back on the train, I said...
Let me know if you need an accomplice. Achievement unlocked, American Graffiti. Oh, okay. Picture.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
This picture kind of reminds me of the picture you see of, like, Chloe and Rachel. Like, they reused the asset for Rachel, but just put in Nathan. Maybe I can find, like, a picture of that and I'll, like, put it up. when editing as a comparison, like a side-by-side comparison, because it does like look exactly like the picture of Chloe and Rachel together, except, you know, obviously Chloe's not in the picture. Alright, I think we've like exhausted everything that we can do here. Just walk out of her room. Alright, see ya.
I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Which is the respectable thing. But we're up here and we're probably not gonna get out. And oh wait. Yes! I forgot about it till I was thinking about the stars. I was about to talk to Rachel and then I would have never gotten this. Oops. Oh, so that's what you're gonna do. You're not just gonna replace the light bulb, you're just gonna... Alright.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Wish there was some way to make this brighter.
Oh, well. Alright. Hi!
Hey, Rachel.
I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
I had a mini panic attack because I thought I was not actually going to be able to show off the stars.
Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
I mean, they're still beautiful.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
I mean, you still
And that other
could.
woman, my real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
Sure, I'm honored, I guess.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
You should take it back.
No. There's nowhere else I'd rather keep it than right here.
I just want to know how the stars are moving on the flashlight that was planted on the ground. I don't think that flashlight has like a built-in mechanism that rotates its light. God, I'm having a very difficult time thinking of the word to use. Either way, I don't think the light should be rotating. Man, I just love the music, the soundtrack that the Life is Strange games have. Like, they kind of give like this very nice feel of the game where it's supposed to be just like emotional and kind of like contemplative type music when you actually like listen to the lyrics of the music.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
No. Like, it is your decision to act upon this. I strongly and firmly believe that to be the case. And like, you know, if the interaction doesn't go as well as you want, or like it isn't everything that you expected it to be, or if you find yourself more upset by interacting, then sure, by all means, like, move on with your life. But to just kind of sit here and constantly second guess yourself, like, just go for it, you know? Just do it. No, I don't think it's wrong. Just do it.
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
Is that me?
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Well, I actually don't really have an idea, but I mean, I think it's healthy for kids to be able to like sit down with their parents and have like a discussion. Like, I don't know, like I'm able and grateful to be able to talk to my dad about certain problems and things that bother me. And in my time knowing my dad, he has that same kind of relationship with his own mother where, you know, if he calls her, he can sit and have like a very nice open discussion with her and be able to trade ideas and opinions and get opinions and advice from different perspectives that he has trouble seeing. And I have that same kind of thing with my dad, and I just think it's very healthy for kids and parents to have that kind of relationship where there is no real judgment and you can talk and have this open discussion and exchange opinions and advice to where like both of you benefit from it, basically. So, maybe I do have an idea.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
That wasn't exactly my idea, but
we'll give it a shot.
It could work.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Well, you know, I think I can handle that. I mean, the truck is, you know, slowly getting there.
I think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
I think you'll know when the time comes. It's like a lot of these things kind of like fester in your mind for a while. I think really one of the reasons is like why someone doesn't really know what to say to someone else, especially in like these situations, because like your mind has just so many thoughts going through it, like so many like what ifs and kind of like mentally preparing you for the worst, for the best, like a whole bunch of different scenarios, because you're just like, I have no idea what to expect. And I believe that that's why a lot of people just don't really know what to say, through intimidation, uncertainty. But I think once you actually like open yourself up to something, like you will find out shortly.
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
That's not a great example.
When you speak?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.